your actions will be. So today class we will discuss about a schedule job. Schedule job. What is schedule job? Schedule job is a nothing but you want to execute a job in a particular time, that we will call as a schedule job. So we have already seen a topic called reporting, and that when you discussing about the reporting topic, what we have done is we have done the what we can say things right. We have done discuss 1 minute. So we had a discussion about the how to schedule a report and a particular time for the particular user or group or other things. So that's the one. So for that we will do it now. Now the scheduled job, that's one. And now what happened? I just want to create a one incident or on a record at a particular time with the standard values. So for that, how we can do it? So if you want to do it, first we will create a template scheduled template. From that we can schedule it. Go to the template system definition and you will find a templates. Where is this template? Yes, here in this template we can create a something. So for example, I just want to create an incident. So on this one new template, I'm just making a incident daily creation. Next one, this is the one. Here incident, what is the table name? Incident, right? So incident table here. And so we can write a what is a short description of this template and global. And right now we are in work order. I'm sorry, we need to change this one because the template has always in the global. So this is the one and incident. And for example, who is the user? And if you want any group, we can write it. So I'm just going to the color. So the fields values we can give statically here. The color, so we can pick any user. I will tutor. Next one, short description is daily creation and description, daily creation of incident, daily creation of incident. To take the measurements. Something I'm just writing. Next one, impact, medium, and urgency is high, and category hardware and assignment group. So if I give assignment group, I'm just making something like service days. So these are the standard values I will give, and I will try to save this one. Now what happened? We just created the template. So in the template, what we did is we just fill the values for the same thing here. That means we created a user, sorry, we created a template, and from that we are have to do for the same thing. Now the next step is how it was going on. So now the next step, what we have to do it is we need to schedule this template. If you want to schedule template, just click on schedule. So you can see schedule generation of this one and template version conditional, and you can see here daily. So when we need to run it. So what was the time zone we need to select it. For example, I am just giving IST. I don't think we have IST. GMT. Daily GMT 12 PM it will execute it. Sorry, 12 AM it will execute. AM PM it will sheet. So if I give this one, so it will execute it. Like that, what are the time zone we required as use system zone time zone is nothing but what was the time zone of the system, it will automatically calculate. Or else, if you want to execute in weekly and which day you need to calculate. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, sorry, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or else you want to execute in monthly and which day you need to execute it. So you can see all the stuff. Or else if you want to periodically, that means if you want to any when we need to execute it, we can do the one day. Or if you want to once only one, we can try this one. And on demand, so if you want to execute only whenever we require, we can use the on demand. Our business calendar end date. So when we want to start it like this one, we can add the same thing. So basically, these type of things mostly we can use a daily, weekly, or a monthly basis. Very rarely we will use the other options for the system. So till now, you clear, right? How we can create a template, how we can schedule, and what are the options it will be in the template. Now I'm going to save this one. Now what happened? A schedule template has been created, and so if you click on execute now, that will be executed. If you want to, we can check the incident. Sorry, see here. So what was the values we have given? It automatically copied here in the template. So from this one, the incident see impact and urgency as set up, and from that one, priority will automatically do it, and the same thing here. Now, so like that, the incidents we can create like the not only incidents. If you want to create any record on a daily basis or at a scheduled time, so we can use this schedule template. I hope you guys clear or any confusion. Okay, so next one, if I go to the schedule jobs, we'll see. Yeah, system definition and the schedule jobs. See, so there is a lot of things we have happened. So if I open new, it will automatically generation of distribution report. That means how we can schedule the report for this one. So how we can uh, we can schedule the we can generate the report for this one. That is the one thing. And next one, automatically generate something. For example, automatically generated something. For example, if you click on here, automatic generation of distribution report, we can add a name report. This we already see it. If you go back, if you go to the again new, so generating something from the template, if whatever we have created, we can add the same thing, the name of the schedule job name, and when we want to execute all the stuff, and what was the template we created, we can add it from here, the same thing. So these are the two ways. So this is the two way. So that still now these two ways we already did it and we already executed. Now automatically run off a script which you are choosing. That means you want to execute some script and a particular way. For example, what are the incidents is not updated more than 1 month. So we just want to just give a minute, guys. Incoming voice. Now see, so this is the scheduled job. For example, I just want to update the records which were in the last, not update last more than a 1 month, 2 month. I just want to do. So I'm just making auto closure of incidents. So this is the one. Daily what you have to execute, you can write. Daily the time you can write it. Here we can write the script for it. So the incidents, for example, if I open this one, incidents, if I open this list, so this is the list for it. Now, so what happened? Created a one. So, for example, see, updated a is more than before last 6 months, for example. So these are the incidents which were updated more than 6 months ago. So what happened like this? What happened? I just want to close these incidents from the door. Or else if the for than a week, for example. So what are the incidents as I not closed it? So I just want to close these things. So for that, what we have to do it is, and I on this one and also we just want to create the state is on hold. So what are the incidents is updated and in the last month and not yet closed it, and still or else so still the state was in on hold. So I want to mark those incidents as a result for the same thing. Then how we can do for the same thing? So, for example, if you want to get a table, what was the method we will use it in ServiceNow? If you want to get a table, what was the API we will use it? Glide record. So I'm just where incident equal to new glide record incident. So now what happened? We have fetched the all the tables information to the same thing here. Now, now the next step, what we have to do it is we need to fetch the what are the incidents which are closed in updated more than last month and all the stuff. So incident dot add enquired query. Enquired query will be used to will have this multiple queries for the same thing. If I open this one and here, and if you already tried this one, so what you will do is you just copy this query and try to paste it here. So it will commit. Next one, incident dot query. What is incident dot query? So what are the above fetched filter condition? It will query. It will fetch the information of the one. So the glide record will fetch the table. Add and quad query will filter the records in it. And incident the query what it will do is it will fetch the information for the same thing. And now just go to the while incident dot next. And now what we have to do it is incident dot state equal to equal to. So what was the value we have to give? If I open this one, since we don't know the resolve, right? If you don't know, just go to the configure dictionary. Resolve is 6. So incident dot update and we'll try to save this one. Let's see how what it will happen here. So now, so we have scheduled a job, and when I try to execute the job is now what it had to happens. So I'm just going to execute now. If I execute now, what happens? Let's change it. It was not changed, right? So why it was not changed? So if you want, you can check the logs. I'm just going to the logs. Okay, that's okay. So why this is not updated? So whenever the incident is changing to resolve, these two fields become mandatory: the resolution code and the resolution nodes. So that's the reason it was not updated. So what we have to do it here is, so we have to add those two fields also here. See the resolution code and information. So we just add this resolution code also here. So we just go to the schedule jobs. So here I'm just writing incident dot. So I just add this one. So we just write it something, right? This is a no resolution for something solution provided. I just use this function as a user error. So this is the one. And if I go back, so still it is loading. Just give a minute. Next one is the resolution nodes. So we just used so here also we can write into the incident more than a month. So now let's see what happens. So now if I execute now, let's see what happens. See, if I go this one incident, so it was automatically resolved, right? So it was automatically resolved from that the same thing here. So I hope it clear, right? How the schedule job will execute. Similarly, this I hope it clear, right? The schedule job or any confusion. Yes, if you want to, we can check a log and we can print the number so that we can use it. We use js dot add info message. From that, we can check the same thing. So now the next step. So this is the schedule job.